Hey everyone, Jessica here with a little Creators Couture update to let you guys know what's going on and what's on the horizon. So I just finished up this set of, I would say, quote, basic brushes. And I wanted to create my own set of, a really edited set of basic brushes. Because a lot of you know me for my color blending brushes, and those are great, but sometimes, you need to draw the base, you need just some great basics. And so I kind of wanted to get back to that, but I was really inspired a lot with fashion illustration that I saw on Instagram, and a lot of these really beautiful, great brush strokes that are visible. You can see the paper texture. And so I wanted to do my own set of basics that kind of cover a little bit of everything: liners, texture, watercolor, mixed media, charcoal, pastel, that kind of thing. So just a nice range of them, but with great textures so that you can really see that stroke when you're designing. And just one for myself that I can use for the future, and that I don't have to go searching around through hundreds of Photoshop brushes that come in within Photoshop and that don't really give me exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm so excited that I just finished this. Now, if you are one of my Patreons, you get early access to this. So I haven't had time to design like all of my display images and all of that kind of stuff that goes, like the million of other things that goes along with releasing a product. But Patreons always get early access. And then I also will have a download link below so that anybody can download one of the brushes and you can download that from my latest newsletter. So be sure to sign up for that. So in the meantime, I'm just going to give you a little quick tour of these brushes. And as you can see, they all take advantage of, pressure sensitivity. So I definitely would recommend to have some kind of tablet. The good thing is these will also be, they're one colors, so you can use them in Photoshop for iPad, and also Procreate. And I've got some nice watercolors. Everything's pressure sensitive, so you can really get that texture coming out on the brushes when you use lighter pressure. Oops. And I've got a lot of little basics here, but really the thing that makes a difference is that oh goodness, keep getting this message on these, is that pressure sensitivity that brings out the texture. So you use a lighter texture, you can get those beautiful marks, directional strokes. I've got some real classic ones here, and then here, and I've got 40 brushes in total. And so yeah, these will be released soon, so make sure you sign up to my newsletter so that you can see when that I have them released. And I've got some nice watercolor inspired ones. And this is the brush that you can download for free, and I'll have another preview of that. And I love the ones at the end. So a lot of like pressure sensitivity, flow sensitivity, which makes such a difference. And I'm just super pleased with how these turned out. So I'll have a link down below if you want to give one of them a try for free. So you can download brush number 30 for free. No sign up required. I am going to link you to my newsletter, but you can subscribe right there on the newsletter. So if you don't want to miss out. And I want to do some kind of fashion-y illustrations, but I just did a quick little orange kind of illustration. But you can see the directional strokes, and they're really strokes that are meant to be noticed. Although the good thing is if you use them at full pressure and smaller size, you won't notice the strokes. So they give you that whole range of effect from subtle to dramatic. But I want that dramatic effect right within the brush, so I'm very pleased with that. And I can just give you a little, show you a couple of them in action here. So this is brush number 40. And as you see, you've got the directional stroke, so you can really, show your stroke directions, which is amazing. And then, different levels of sensitivity, and you can push really hard and, you don't see the strokes, but, you've got all of that range within that. And brush number 39 is a great kind of a moist stroke, and I love the texture in this one. And number 38, oh, this is a good watercolor. And it's nice because you can really use a lighter, use lighter pressure, and you can see whatever texture you have underneath it. or you can go really dark, you know, so you've got that light to dark. And then I have here brush number 37, which just has some really cool texture in it. And you can go light. So all of these brushes have the pressure sensitivity. You know, you can go really strong, but when you use a lighter touch is where you can see a lot of that directional stroke and everything. So it's great. And that's about it. So just a little preview of what I have coming on the horizon. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know down below. But I will have a link to where you can download that brush number 30. And be sure to subscribe to my newsletter, and then you can know whenever I have them released. So have a great Thursday and enjoy the brush.